Hi everyone, this is Pradeep Karki. I handle operations, delivery, and product management at Innova Solutions. So Innova Solutions is a 20 plus year old company. We are $3 billion and pretty much system integrators to most of the Fortune 100 companies. We work on a lot of domains, including telco, banking sectors. Currently, I wanted to talk to you about a couple of products that we are actively working on. And this is regarding the worker safety and asset management. So these are the two products we have built. These, just to give you a brief on the technology and the partners that we are working with before I get into the actual demo, right? We're working with AWS or the AWS system in active participation and engagement with the Nokia's NEC platform. AWS, because this is a cloud-based application, AWS is the de facto, when it comes to cloud-based applications. We're pretty much using all of the managed services, the networks, VPCs, the CloudWatch for monitoring, the EC2s for easy scalable deployments. We're doing some analytics, working with Kinesis, few other technologies, but that's pretty much, why we want to work on AWS, the ease and the comfort and the maturity of the platform. Nokia is one of the partners. They have developed something called as a network as a code API. And the first thing that we did was to integrate with their platform. So as the name suggests, network as a code, it basically gives you the accessibility to the network as easy as you would, call a few APIs. You don't have to go around the world to get that information. So that's something that we have integrated with Nokia as a platform. And okay, so back to the couple of products that I wanted to talk about. Let's start with the asset management. So this basically is about a holistic life cycle management of the entire assets that you would have as a company. Right from the time you provision, you buy the assets, to the time it gets shipped to you, it gets aligned to a project or a person, how it's getting used, the regular maintenance, the scheduling, and it's done with this life cycle, shelf life, and you dispose it off. So it's basically an entire holistic life cycle management. So just want a quick overview of this screen out here. These are a few of the assets, drones as assets that are deployed along the Belfast Harbour, and we are showing the current location. What it's also doing is it's monitoring what it's supposed to do. At the same time, we are also able to capture real-time graphics and video footage. So this is again one example of how the assets could be used by something like a security company. But pretty much you could use the asset management system for something like an auto management, automobile management. That could be a company, software, hardware company. So basically it caters to any of your assets. And then we also have the capability of customizing. Like here we have been customizing it. We are able to track the location as well as the video footages. At the same time, we have also done the video anonymization. You don't want to show the license plates or the people, the faces of people that are walking around. So let me just show you through a few of the screens here. So at the outset, it gives you an entire dashboard. What are the assets we have? How much do we have in stock? What is being aligned? How much of is already deployed? How much is in transit? Financial clearance. So the entire life cycle of how an asset moves through an organization, we have tried to capture it in terms of statistics, in terms of summarization. So the software provides for the entire work order, inventory management, the order invoicing, the SKU management. You start with the SKU management, the inventory, the work order. You actually provision the equipments right till the time of maintenance. So maintenance is something which is very critical and which we have put extra focus on. And that's about maintenance. Every equipment has a certain life cycle, right? So it goes through a certain maintenance cycle, which is called as the regular maintenance cycle. What we also have built in is predictive maintenance, wherein depending on how the assets have been used, how much load it's taking, how much of work time, it can predict that, your regular maintenance was supposed to happen 10 days from now. But I think based on the workload, based on the time you've been on the field, this asset needs to be, put on a scheduled maintenance from tomorrow. So that is something which I believe is a value add and something that the industry would be looking on. By the way, both these products have been developed after extensive research by our UX. So we have a UX Center of Excellence team also. So they've done extensive research in terms of what's available in the market, who's doing what in the market as far as these products are concerned, what are the industry standards. And obviously UX is our forte. So the look and feel is what we have anyways. So putting all that, we've come up with these products. So that's about the asset management in a nutshell. Let me go over to the workplace safety. So this product is about making sure that incidents or accidents, let's say, that happen in a workplace, and which apparently is very common. If you go by the statistics, it's a very common situation where you have workers, maybe they're working with heavy equipments, they're moving around the equipments, that could lead to injuries. They could slip, they could fall, they could be working in a hazardous environment. They have to go into a hazardous room, work, do whatever they're supposed to do and come out within a given time. They don't want to be exposed to radiation. They don't want to be exposed to gases. So this is about making sure that we are able to track any incident that happens in a workplace, track, monitor, align it with the necessary supervisors or personnel who can take care of the emergencies that happen, and make sure that the workplace is secure and safe. The workers are secure and safe. So just to give this basically our dashboard out here, it basically categorizes the incidents that the system has been looking at across regions. What are the different kind of categories? What are the different kind of incidents that are happening? So this gives you a holistic view of the current snapshot. How many incidents, how many over a given period of time. So the group map view gives you an understanding who's within the factory premises. If you want to track the workers, at what point of time, where is this worker? Is he in a unsecure area? So we have systems out here. We have a module out here which will track. You've been in this area for more than 10 minutes. If you're not out in the next 1 minute, alarms are going to be triggered. Stuff like that are already inbuilt. This is about location group tracking, right? Safety alerts. So, the emergencies could happen. The worker themselves could trigger an emergency alert, or it could be someone who has noticed it. And we also have the capability of auto-detecting certain incidents, based on body variables, CCTV cameras aligned across the factory premises. So we have the capability of autonomous as well as manually triggered emergencies. And then the appropriate personnel will get, take care of the situation. Then we have a bunch of reportings, for the supervisors, personnel, how is everything going on? What are the incidents? How did we take care of it? Stuff like that. But just, I think, just to conclude and in a nutshell, right? So we've partnered with AWS as far as the entire deployment and the managed services concerned. We've partnered with Nokia for their NAC platform. The product itself, we've done extensive research based on industry standards, what's there, what's not there, and have built something which we believe is going to be a value add to our customers. Thank you.